Tax season is here, and for many, this time of year can be stressful. Here to fill us in on how to best prepare for our tax returns without the added stress is tax expert Daniel Tahara. Welcome to the show, Daniel.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It's your favorite time of year, right?
It definitely is.
The actual tax day, that deadline, it's still 3 months away, but it's not too early to start thinking about it, right?
No, it's never too early to get started because a little planning and preparation now can help make tax season a little less stressful.
How and what can people be doing to get organized?
Well, most of the documents you need to file your return may not arrive for another week or two, but what you can do is start gathering any receipts and documentation you already have for income and deductions you need to report. Store them in one place so you know where to find them, and it's super helpful if you have a copy of last year's return because that can serve as a guide for this year.
And a lot of times people are kind of debating, do I need to do it myself? Should I hire someone? There's a lot of aids online. What is, your advice to someone's like, do I hire someone? Do I do it myself?
Well, there's a lot of great software options out there that help making file your tax return pretty simple. It's a step-by-step fill-in-the-blank process to complete the return. Most taxpayers can complete their state return in about 20 minutes using Franchise Tax Board's free Cal File program. Now, if you have a complex return or you're just someone that just doesn't want to deal with taxes, hiring a preparer might be the way to go. So if you haven't used one before, start looking now and book an appointment before they fill up.
Right. Sometimes that professional just makes you feel a little more confident when you're getting it done, and maybe kind of that motivation to do it.
Exactly.
So if you're that person, think about it. Okay, what is new this year that people need to be aware of?
Well, the biggest thing is there's a new law that requires California residents to have health care coverage in 2020. It's called the State Individual Health Care Mandate. And if you don't have health coverage this year, you could face a hefty penalty when you file your tax return next year, unless you qualify for an exemption. Also, the California Earned Income Tax Credit, or Cal EITC, has been expanded to those who make $30,000 or less and are over age 18. That's a valuable credit that provides a huge financial boost for low-income working families, and it can be taken in addition to the federal EITC. And also, there's a brand new credit called the Young Child Tax Credit. If you qualify for Cal EITC and have a child under age 6, you qualify for an additional credit up to $1,000.
Wow.
For more information, you can visit our website at ftb.ca.gov.
A lot of information there. Yeah, things change. It's not the same from year to year. When we talk about getting a return and getting money back, a lot of people like to give it off as a donation. Can you give off your entire can you give off all that money back as donations?
Great question. Yeah, generally, you can deduct any contributions you made to charitable organizations. You can actually go to the IRS's website at irs.gov, and you can actually verify that organizations that you contributed to throughout the year qualify for that deduction.
Is there a cap?
No, there's no cap. You can deduct as much as you want, as long as, at a certain income level, which most people aren't going to reach, it could get deducted, but for the general population, you can deduct whatever you contribute.
Yeah, and if you start down and think about it, there's probably a lot of ways you're giving back that you're not even realizing you can write off.
Exactly.
What's the best way to get started with getting all of your write-offs in order?
Well, making sure you have everything in place so you know where to find them so you don't forget anything. Also going back and finding a copy of last year's return so you can see what deductions you took so you don't forget anything this year. We also put together a handy chart that lists all the tax credits available for California purposes, and you can find them on our website at ftb.ca.gov. and search for individual tax credits.
All right, well, I think I'm ready. I got to start doing my taxes. Appreciate you being here and giving us all that information.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.